Good morning out there, everybody. How are we doing today? Redbeard, I see that you have announced your eyeballs in the chat window. Hello, sir. How are you? Today is Sunday, and we have another exciting day in Piptown. Very few actual announcements, though, today. Bricko has started his own Lego intro to Lego Legacy Heroes Unboxed Discord server that he was nice enough to invite me to. That was excellent. I have a content creator role in his Discord server, which is nice. It is, it always feels good to be acknowledged, whether it's deserved or not, but especially when it is deserved. But is it deserved? That's up to you guys. Bricko seems to think so. So thank you, Bricko. I appreciate it. And I think that as long as we can get out there that this Discord server exists, it'll be an excellent place for new people to the game to come and get their questions answered. I think that it will have relatively less chat than the official Discord server, I would imagine, but more directly related to any of the things that brand new players might want to know. So I'm excited for it. Today is Sunday. Let's dive right in. What are we doing today? It's after 9 o'clock. So let's collect our energy for the day, for the morning. As we are continuing to gather our castle heroes, we'll get our extra energy. First two purchases at 50 gems each. That's what we're grabbing right now. Now, I have already done the Jester node from when I woke up this morning. So we are going to skip on over to Master Barnabas. Barnabas has been achieved. And now with this extra energy, we are going to go over and grab some Argenta tiles. We're still finishing up our pirates. They're getting rather close. Darwin getting very close, especially because of the new timed quests. What does everybody think about the new timed quests, huh? It's pretty cool. Some free shards for stuff you were doing already. I think it'd be more interesting if they made them give us extra things for doing new stuff, like specifically using space heroes or specifically using city heroes or something like that in glyph missions. Might give people an extra reason to use them. Yeah, I have seen on the Discord server people have been announcing that they are broken. Do you happen to know how they're broken? Because mine so far have been working the way they're supposed to, at least. That's how it has seemed to me. Since the reset, the energy time mission doesn't work. Really? Power hungry. Oh yeah. I guess not, because I definitely have just used more than 200 Glyph Hunt and Piptown energy. That's sad, because I do need the Darwin tiles. 1, 2, 3. I should probably have 3 or 4 more Darwin tiles right now. Wah, wah, wah. But I suppose it was inevitable that they would release a new something, and it would have some issues. That's how troubleshooting always works. You get it in your little laboratory environment where you're working on it basically with just you and the people working on the game, and you can test it 1,000 times, but then when you push that out to your million-plus users, they can do essentially the same amount of testing in less than 5 minutes. So it happens a lot, unfortunately. Exactly what is happening now. I'm sure that they never encountered this problem while they were testing it. But as soon as you put it out there, 1.5 million people find a way to break it. Of course, it is actually telling that it broke for everyone. And if it broke for everyone, then the question is, how did they not catch it? Because presumably it would have broken for them too, because they're part of everyone. I don't know. I don't know how their pipeline works, really. Everything is just me taking a wild guess at what it is they spend their time doing. What are we doing in here now? General store. What do you have for us? Anything less than 100 we purchase. I've got too many of those. Wow, not enough basic bananas. And way too many basic binoculars. Do we have any tiles I need to purchase? We do not. Brickspedition, the tier 3 set tools are back. So we'll buy those. We'll come in here and get some more Verta tiles. Guild currency, nothing. Arena currency, nothing. Master, nothing. That means we can move right along to challenges. Ooh, ability materials challenge. Level 70. Have we tried this since they removed the dodge chance difference per level? I'm gonna give this a shot. It's probably gonna own my life, but I'm gonna try it anyway and see what happens. So let's go with our typical team number 1. Actually, I think my chef... Well, let's play around with it and see what happens. Let's put Valiant in here and see what happens. I have a feeling my characters are still going to get one-shotted, which is the actual problem with this event, the difficulty of the event. Oh my goodness, look how much health they all have. Wow, wow. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So, before I even got to push a button, 3 out of my 5 heroes were dead. So we won't be doing this one anytime soon. Let's go back out and grab the gold. Wow. Just so much fun. Now, admittedly, they are level 70. They're not meant to be fightable right now, but you still gotta give it a try every once in a while just to see what happens, right? How about this one? Tanks and healers. Who do I have that's new on my tank and healer squad? Oh, alright. So my Valiant has leveled up since then. I'm pretty sure... I should probably level up Aurora to throw her on this team, but I think that everyone except Scarlet is usable right now. But what set do you use for these people? Do I use... Let's see. City heals. Get to do things. I don't have Redbeard. This one is anytime somebody resists. Let's go with this and see what happens. Let's just take our top 5 strongest characters. Scarlet doesn't really have any synergy on this team because she's too low for her taunt to be particularly useful. And there's only one other pirate, but it's an Imperial. Let's see what happens. I have a feeling I'm gonna get one-shotted a lot here too. They do not have any tanks, which is nice, because we would have to take Aurora out first in this group, and there's nothing to prevent that, except for, well, except for the Highwayman. Oh, look at that! Bringing the hiker back to life. Moment number 1. Now I have a feeling that the biggest problem here, and hiker's dead again. Oh my. So anyway, I have a feeling that the biggest problem here is actually going to be that the tanks don't do enough damage to actually kill anybody. Because we have to be able to kill Aurora before she heals herself, of course. And I know I'm not using the taunt on Sal. That's only because I'm just trying to see if I can even deal enough damage to get Aurora down. Okay. gain a little hardy with Sal. Interesting. So this is not undoable, but once again, yeah, pretty sure we need Aurora on this team to make it work. Aw, and she healed. And it looks to me like this entire battle would just be a battle of attrition, man. Just keep on going. Just keep hammering away. Hey, the hiker lived to actually get a turn. Heal, hiker. But yeah, for the time being, my damage is too low to actually be able to complete this one. Luckily, tier 6 is not one we actually need for anything other than the Magisto achievement right now, so we're just going to stick back where we have the gold, level 50, gear 5. Grab more binoculars. How many do I have now? 379 binoculars. You can tell those are getting used. And I believe, with the exception of the arena, that primes us and puts us ready for the Brickspedition. Yep, sure does. Let's see what's on the map today. Hopefully we have some fire station tiles. Firefighter, we'll take it. Ice station and Trent. Magisto's tower, poppy tiles. Oof. And space station, ice station Odyssey tiles. Wow. Oh well. But we do have, sorry, I got an itch in my nose. Several guild allies to use. And as Redbeard mentioned yesterday, we can actually start using our guild allies from the beginning in order to make this go a little faster. So that's what we're going to do. Want to make sure to use the guild allies for the achievements. Zane is nice and fast. He'll do a fair amount of damage. We'll just do AoE to everybody, I think, right from the beginning. Is this his AoE? You can tell I use Zane so rarely. Little AoE for you. Little AoE for you. And everybody else just goes down to Davy Jones' locker. You ever have that problem when a word ends in S and you want to make it possessive and you don't know whether to just end the word or add the extra zz's on it? So do you go to Davy Jones' locker or do you go to Davy Jones's locker? You know what I mean? These are the concerns that keep me up at night. Let's go ahead and put in our full city team. Do I have another city person that I can throw into this team? Not that it's going to last long enough for that person to be particularly useful anyway, but man, no love for the city characters, huh? Whew! Everybody's builders are all ninjas in castle, which I guess makes sense. Alright, well, we'll put in a Burnibus. We don't need it anyway. Okay, Basil the Batlord needs to go first. Otherwise, he'll just keep taunting and healing everybody. We'll follow that up with the crash test dummy, because we just want to prevent him from blowing up all over our face. Boo. Get out of here. Thank you. And now Poppy, with her amazing damage, probably should have done Burnibus's ultimate, because why not, really? And I actually think that we'll go ahead and use that special. Now, crash test dummies gonzo. but he's gonzo. We'll heal them up to full just because we can. So here's an interesting thing to look at, right? As we consider the fire station set and all the different city characters that you might want to put with it, all the different role model characters that you might want to put with it. Poppy, under the right circumstances, isn't as bad as people make her out to be, right? Now, she's certainly not great, don't get me wrong. I'm not insane. But she does have a number of different ways to heal and support the team. I think at this point her biggest drawback is actually that her damage is so incredibly low that her heals should just be a little better to compensate for it, right? Because when she's not healing, she's completely worthless. And when she is healing, it just does less damage than you want it to be. Suppose that was a waste to do with the hiker still alive, but we did it anyway, so too bad. Okay. Hiker's already used his heal. Now, Governor Tierney is gone. Now, we're going to go ahead and see if we can take out Locust. I was trying to see if we could take him out in one fell swoop. Even with defense down on a low-level character, she still can't hit 1,000 damage. I mean, Scarlet has a pretty sorry attack too, but nothing like the pop star. Okay. I do appreciate the increase in the rewards that they're giving for Brixpedition now, though. That's amazing. Now, let's see. I think we're going to take the Businessman Trent tiles. Oh, I didn't realize I was still using that city team. I like the city team. I think they're fun. The only problem with them is they're very slow. Also, I had stopped using guild allies, so let's fix that and start putting them back in here, because when we get to the end, we don't want to have so many of them left over. Alrighty then. Starting with single target. Ooh, miss. That's a bum. Single target Zane misses on Redbeard. Major bummer. But great, we still got him down before Burnibus does his taunt. We do not get the disarm on Burnibus, which means he's now going to taunt. Now we'll spread around some AoE love on everybody. Keep on saving the heals. See if we can get Argenta down before the heal. We do. Fantastic. Zane on Hiker. Our Hiker with a heal. Top everybody off before we get out of the round. Oh, Argenta with the miss. But we come in and clear it out. So that gives us 86 out of 100 Businessman Trent tiles. And we're halfway through, level 38, gear level 5. Don't forget to add in your guild ally. And who is next? All right, the Cactus Girl Highwayman Lloyd node. Ooh. We'll go ahead and do all the AoE damage right from the start because they have no healers, but I do. I'm going to save my healing, however. Ooh, nice. A stun on the Highwayman. I like it. I will take it. Highwayman is gone. Cactus girls are going down. We can leave this first one to die of the dots. That's great. Meanwhile, we will sit here and take out all the rest of them. Redbeard, without the ability to follow up his first attack with a second one. Hiker gets a turn again. We've already used the Hiker heal, and we're clear. Brilliant. Halfway through Brickspedition. It is, of course, only the, what are we on, third day? Second day. So all this is going to be relatively easy. Poppy, I have her at over 100 tiles. I think I'd rather get Magisto's Tower. It does require Pirates and Ninjagos, so great. We will use Pirates and Ninjagos. Man, everybody's got the ninjas. Alright, who else do I want to put on this team? I guess a Scarlet, because I'm only going to need one of her for the final node. So we'll go ahead and put her in with this team now, just to get more assists. Alright. Oh, this team is going to be cake. Let's take out DigiJ. I know he already went. But before he starts getting to a point where he might be a pain, we'll just go ahead and remove him from the equation. Can we prevent Valiant from taunting? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I'm not concerned with them having heal over time buffs on them. So we'll just buff everybody on our team. Oh, so that they do so much more damage. Okay, cake. And cake. Oh, a dodge. Our Valiant is unsuccessful putting in the dot. We take an extra hit from their Valiant, which admittedly is not much of a problem because he does practically no damage at all. And we have, what, 4 nodes left. This next one, we don't have a choice, we're doing it anyway. So we're going to swap our Valiant back out for the Hiker. Grab another guild ally here. Use one of the ones that we don't rely on much. Like this little spaceman Reed. Again, if you're just joining us, I'm saving my last and highest Scarlet for the final node on Brickspedition, using some of the easier guild allies just to get them out of the way as we go through it, so that we can achieve the Use Guild Allies achievement for the extra Magisto tiles just that much more quickly. So, this team here looks like a somewhat random team. I'll bet this is somebody's arena team, actually, because all of these characters are very easy to level up. Yeah, I'll bet that's what this actually is. I know sometimes they take the Brickspedition nodes from people's arena teams, which I think is actually a lot of fun. Give you some practice fighting them in a kind of unofficial capacity. I think that's kind of a neat idea. Let's see, let's take out... We're actually going to save the Hiker. Oh, we do not get the stun on the Cactus Girl. And I use Spaceman Reed so rarely. Oh man, so close. But the Hiker's going to get his heal off. No worry. Inflict stun, sure, we'll take it. Thank you. Not that we need it because you are out of commish. Okay, now. The Hiker just used his AoE heal, so we'll go for him. Let's see if we can disable Verda. No, we cannot. If we had disarmed Verda... Ooh, but she did not stealth. Alright, fine, Verda. If you're not going to stealth, then you're going to die. Just like that. Continue to hammer on their Hiker. Auto crit from Darwin. Let's spread a time bomb. And what do we have here? Everybody's relatively full. There's very little extra that I'm going to be able to do. So, Yeah, I think actually we're going to use the Salty Seas. Why? Because Cook Bart is going to get another turn. We got lucky that Darwin dodged, but now we should be able to go completely around and finish off Cook Bart with all of our heroes at completely full health. If we had done Redbeard's ultimate and hit Cook Bart, we'd still be in a pretty good position because our heroes would be pretty high on health. However, they would just be slightly lower. So we're going into the next battle in a slightly better position than we ended the last one in. We could have ended the last one like one turn faster, but at the expense of about 20% or 10% health of Argenta, Cook Bart, and Darwin. So we just spend a little bit more time to establish ourselves getting ready for the next battle. And we go into it. We've only got 3 left. Okay. In this team, I think it's pretty obvious. You've got to get down the Yuppie first. Otherwise, he's going to bring people back to life. It is tough because they have 2 relatively fast tanks. We have 3 hits. We're going to have Argenta, Spaceman Reed, and the Hiker before their Crook Chuck and their Primo get to go, both of whom are going to taunt. Let's see if we can get rid of him. I should have done the ultimate, but I didn't. I let it go. Although... Excuse me. Although they don't have a healer, so doesn't matter too much, because the Yuppie should die of his own accord pretty soon. We are going to, because of that, we're actually going to leave Officer Primo up for just a second. Yeah, there we go. Now we can get them both out. Dunzo. And we'll do the AoE here. Oh, dodge from everybody. Wait, did she have... Huh. Weird. Unless I'm mistaken, I don't think she had the guaranteed miss. Now I'm flustered, so now I'm blanking on what the name of the debuff is. But doesn't matter. We get out. We've got 100% health. We're in a great position to go into the second to last node for Brickspedition. So who's it going to be? We've got 2 choices to make. Neither one of them matters much. They are both level 50, gear level 6. Let's see who our opponents are. In this top team, we have this is definitely an arena team. I have seen this team used quite frequently. A couple of tanks plus Magisto. I'll bet that the set here is either Forbidden Island or one of the castle sets, either Magisto's Tower or the Guarded Inn. The bottom one, we have, let's see, a few pirates with Lloyd's Stealth and an extra stun. There's a lot more damage on this bottom team than on this top team, so I'm going to go with this top team, especially since Argenta can get the guaranteed dizzy on a good tank. Probably should have used one of the guild ally locusts, to be completely honest with you, since we're getting toward the end here, and I would have been able to go through it faster with that guild ally locust, but it didn't. So here we are. Okay, we know that Burnibus is going to taunt pretty much right away. We also know, here we go, Explorer Aurora has Clumsy on her, so she's going to miss with her next attack, which is unfortunate, because what we would like to be able to do is use her Take No Prisoners ability here and put Dizzy on Burnibus, because as he counters, he's going to be getting extra health from Magisto, which is a major, major bum bum. Also, he has payback, which means he's just going to be getting lots and lots and lots of health back the whole time we're fighting him. So we're going to put him on stun, I believe. If there are 3 or more buffs on the target, or it's a justice target. Oh no, Burnibus is not a justice target. That is another major bum. So instead, we're just going to keep applying debuffs over and over and over again. Now, I could remove his buffs. The problem is that the Jester is just going to taunt instead. And then when you hit the Jester, then he's going to heal everybody else. If an MF has Clumsy and you use an AoE attack, only 1 will be missed, the other 4 will land. Yes, Lego, that is absolutely correct. In my experience, I have found that the focus of the attack is the first one that misses for sure. And in this case, the focus of the attack was the one we needed to hit for sure. So that's why I didn't use her AoE in this particular go-round. We'll go ahead and use Burnibus's taunt, though, since we got it anyway. We'll go ahead and use the Hiker's heal now. Argenta's turn goes by with her stun. Basically what we're doing is we're just battling through the taunt that Burnibus has. Great. Okay, now, the Jester is going to taunt when we get to his turn. In the meantime, if we can manage to take out Magisto, we can get rid of all of this extra healing that's going on. Unfortunately, we did just get a major clear. I need to deal as much damage as I can to Magisto as quickly as I can, if possible. Brilliant. Great. Now, all of the extra healing that they get is gone, which means I am relatively unconcerned about Burnibus's ability to counter everything. They target our Burnibus with the walk the plank maneuver. I will actually use my Salty Seas here. Now, again, we're still not using Argenta's AoE. Now for a different reason. Now we're not using Argenta's AoE because we don't want Jester Gogo to actually get hit and then heal up Burnibus instead. Because Jester Gogo can also do that, which is kind of obnoxious. So, we have an option here. Oh, he's going to miss. This is perfect. He was low on health, but he had a guaranteed miss, which is great because it means it did not trigger the counter from their Burnibus, and now he's still alive. So that means that we get to keep everybody alive. Wonderful. We're going to use Pegleg's basic just so we can get Burnibus gone, and now we have some more decisions to make. We want to get their Pegleg down. I doubt we're going to be able to do it before their Jester takes a turn, but we're going to give it a shot because if we can, nope, we cannot. Great, so their Jester now has taunt, which means exactly as you just saw, that every time we hit him, there's a good chance he's going to heal somebody else on their team. But now he's dead, because he's a punk, and I destroyed him. Uh-oh. Okay. Mr. Beard, we're taking you out, sir. Oh, goodness. That was unfortunate. It would have been a guaranteed stun. Now I'm going to save the Hiker's heal until after Redbeard is gone. Great, because now the amount of damage output from their team is going to be significantly lower. Hopefully we can take out Cookbart before it even gets to his turn again. This does an extra bonus damage for each buff cleared, but it looks like he's already got speed down, so we'll just take the extra damage. 110% damage versus 90% damage plus 10% bonus damage for each debuff on the target. That'll be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 130% damage, or 110% damage with a chance to call a pirate to assist. Let's see if we get the assist. We do get the assist, but it is not from a pirate. Doesn't matter. Darwin comes in with his auto crit, and we are clear. All right. So now we're going into this final node of the Brickspedition. Space Station, Ice Station Odyssey. Everybody's only level 49. It's a bunch of Imperials. We have 4 guild allies left. So as we did before, we're just going to enter and exit this battle to use the rest of those guild allies. The very last one we're going to use is going to be our guild ally Scarlet, and then we will finish it up. That's 1. Battle, battle, battle. This is 2. Okay, we get another one in here real fast. We're going to quit this battle, and then we're going to do it our last time using the guild ally Scarlet that I mentioned previously. Okay. Now, our last guild ally of the day. Here is the 7-star guild ally level 50 Scarlet. Leveled up all the way. Come into the battle and fight it for real. I always like to take out Governor Tierney first because Governor Tierney can apply that payback to the rest of the Imperial team. Payback is a pretty powerful ability, especially when you put it on literally everyone on your team. So, we're going to do some big hits on him. Ah, boo. Just barely not enough damage to take him out completely, but Darwin can finish it up. Now, I always like to go for the Admiral next, Admiral Nonsuch. The only way to successfully do that, however, is to get around Valiant's taunt. So, we have a Justice tank here. Lucy has the guaranteed stun against Justice characters. So we were able to stun Valiant for the round. And also put disarm on him with the follow-up attack from Redbeard. That's nice. So now we can basically ignore him for a second. We're going to keep our Darwin tip-top shape, please and thank you. And now we're going to come back and finish out Darwin before we get into Lee. Lee, when you are fighting with pirates, has a pretty obnoxious ability to stay alive because of exactly what you just saw. When Lee gets above a certain amount of debuffs, she removes all of those debuffs and heals. And the heal and the debuff removal and the damage that caused the debuff removal all happen simultaneously. So, even if you would do enough damage to Lee that she would die, if During the course of doing that damage, you apply enough debuffs to her that cause her to heal and remove all those debuffs. She will, in fact, do that instead. I was very surprised when that happened for the first time, but after playing over and over and over again, I can tell you that's apparently how it works. Ooh, a very big hit. Very, very close on Hank. So now we've got some decision to make. At first, what I actually want to do is disable... Nope. I was going to say I wanted to disable Redbeard. But now, things have changed. Because I want Redbeard, I want to disarm Redbeard so that he cannot use his salty seas. The other thing that I want to do, let's see if I can just one-shot Hank. Ooh, no, but close. Very close. Okay. And then Hank died on his own on his turn, which, I mean, I'll take it. That's great. Seriously nerf the damage output from them. Now we're going to have an issue if their Scarlet uses her heal. She does not. Excellent. But their Valiant gets healed to full. Let's see if we can take out Scarlet so that we can just get around her taunt now. Very close. She should be down shortly. There we go. Now it's just hammer on Redbeard till he's out of the way. Grab this heal from our hiker. Oh, nice. Spread the disarm around. And we'll auto-battle this one out. Let our characters destroy Cookbart on their own. Our extra Garmadon tile, which has now become the ultimate reward of the Brixpedition. Garmadon is a very powerful character. Some people have commented that he's squishy. I think that's because of his statistics, but he does a lot of damage, especially if he's in the right team. So I think that as people level him up playing through the Brixpedition more and more, we're going to see him start appearing in several teams. Obviously, there are going to be some people out there who are going to wail just a little bit harder and see what they can get. But as the Brixpedition is the only way to get Garmadon right now, it means that everybody's going to be getting him at the same pace, which is quite interesting, actually. That is, let's see, that's all of the characters who have tags that have been put into excavation. So for tomorrow's map, all foes lose 10% dodge for the entire battle. Very excellent. All tank heroes gain hardy at the start of battle. Meh. And all heroes gain defense up 2 for 3 turns. That's nice for your longevity. We're all set up there. Which quest did we get? Complete 300 Brixpedition maps. Excellent. And we get 2 more Magisto Towns. Okay. Now what do we have now? We've used up all of our energy. We've done all of our events. All that's left now, I did do this, correct? Yes. All that's left now is the arena. It's a little bit early. Let's go ahead and do some arena battle. Level, let's see, I got pushed back to 56 overnight. It's not too bad. Let's look at what we have up here up top. We have the pirate tank team, the obnoxious one. Ooh, check this out. The city team, level 47. Rank 47, I mean. I think that's the one we're going to be battling today. Hey, what you doing? But let's see where our other options are before we settle in. 49 was that combination team that we saw in Brixpedition. See, it is right here. And they were using the Guarded Inn. Yeah, so we're going to go with this team. Look at all the 7-star characters. If we can take down Explorer Aurora, then we will be good to go. That's the trick here. Take down Explorer Aurora and basically survive the relatively extreme amounts of damage that can be done right at the beginning. So let's see what we have going on. We're gonna get... Everybody is going to get an attack before... Yeah, everybody's going to get an attack before Demolition Dummy taunts. So... Ooh, except for Redbeard now, who just got the pushback. Terrible news. Oof, I need her to take more damage to see if maybe she'll die from her dots. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. Oh, so close! And yet so far. You're welcome. Anybody out there who is a fan of Frankie Valli. Now, let's see. Collectible tank heroes. Ugh, this is 3. Let's see if we can prevent him from exploding. Yes, we can. Excellent. No explode-explode. We're going to now we're actually going to taunt with Valiant instead of using his damage up. And now he's got Dizzy. He's still locked out of using his abilities for a turn. Okay. So, Explorer Aurora will be bringing him back to life now. And now he's going to explode on us. Okay, the damage wasn't super bad. It wasn't super great, but it wasn't super bad. Valiant luckily still had taunt. Oh no! That was a killer hit from Explorer Aurora. Oh, I mean, a killer hit from Firefighter Ash. Wow. So powerful was that. Whoo! Oh, man. Oh, no. So unfortunate that we could not get Explorer Aurora down in that first turn. Chef using his pep removal ability on the worst person he could have used it on our team, which was Redbeard. And because he used it on Redbeard, and specifically because of that 20% chance from the AI, we lost the entire battle. Isn't that amazing? One turn loses you the entire battle. Without that, we would have been able to do a little bit more damage to Explorer Aurora, taking her out in the very first round, and then that entire team just would have been nothing. Man, what a bummer. Of course, the next time I'm faced with that team, which admittedly is probably just going to be in another 7 minutes, I think one of the tricks then would be, if you do not get Explorer Aurora down before the dummy taunts, then you try to not kill the dummy before you can get his taunt to wear off, which means you just have to stay alive for 2 turns until you can then get back to killing Explorer Aurora first. I think that's actually what you have to do in that case. Now, if you have Scarlet or somebody else who can remove taunt, then so much the better, because so much the better. But I don't, and I didn't. I suppose the other way around it would have been to attack a different character other than Explorer Aurora first, but anytime a character dies, she automatically gets her res back if you're using the glider. I don't know. I'll have to give that some thought and get back to you on what the best way is to defeat that team. the best way that's not RNG reliant being, I think, the key focus here. But until that happens, I'm gonna let you all go. It is Sunday, and it is another beautiful sunny day, albeit very hot, here in New York City. So I gotta go do some exercise, eat some lunch, and go outside, get some sun. I hope that you're all doing relatively well on this Sunday, that you have a wonderful week planned ahead of you. If you haven't already, please smash that like and subscribe button, and I will see you on Wednesday. Have a good one, everyone.